Hello friends, Mayor Moreno here with a recap of the two meetings that we had recently. We had Tuesday night city council meeting on June 8th, 2021, and then we had a special council meeting on Wednesday night, June 9th, 2021. And so the recap from our council meeting, we actually had 5 public hearings, 3 of them related to our 3 different assessment districts in town. So we have an assessment district for Apple Valley, for the Anza Estates, and for Woodridge, which is Las Lomas area. And so this is back in 2005 when the city council set a policy that new development needs to pay its own way. And so that means street and road repairs they need to take care of. And then they also set up a district for landscape and lighting. Similar to, say, setting up an HOA, which would probably be a better alternative to have an HOA than the city running things, but this is the way things are set up, and so we have these assessment districts. And so every year this comes before us, and there is an assessment made on each of the residents that they pay through their property taxes to then take care of landscape and lighting and road maintenance. So we did those 3. We had also the public hearing for the Tourism Business Improvement District. That is the extra 2% that hoteliers charge in transient occupancy tax. So when people stay at the hotels, there's an extra 2% that gets assessed, and that comes to the TBID, Tourism Business Improvement District, and they use that for, as we say, heads and beds. So they can do events, advertising, things like that to bring people into Atascadero and stay at the hotels. And then we also had a hearing for the Downtown Parking and Business Improvement District. So these are the downtown businesses that have all decided to assess themselves, basically double the business tax. So if their business tax was $100 a year, they have agreed to pay $200 a year, and that extra goes into this business improvement district. And then they do events and different things in the downtown area. You've seen some of those, like Taco Day on Traffic Way, which has been a really successful one. You've seen them do Halloween in the past. And so as things start to open up, they will be doing more of that, getting back to that. So that's exciting. And then the final item on our agenda Tuesday night was the council reviewed and adopted the draft budget, the 2021-2023 budget. Let's see, I have it filed away. It is a big, thick document. I will put the link here for you to take a look. The A section, so it's like A, B, C, D, E, there's different sections. The A section gives a nice overview and summary of what's going on in the city, the different policies and revenues and expenses. And if you want to get just sort of an overview and an idea of how the budget works, that would be a really good place to look. You'll also see in there the funds that have been allocated for D20, the D20 money, and specifically where they're going. And you'll notice that 80+% is going to public safety and homeless issues. So that is big document, a lot to look at, but take a gander. Any questions, always feel free to reach out. Then on Wednesday night, the 9th, we had a special council meeting. There was a mini storage project, Dove Creek mini storage at the south end of town, that the Planning Commission approved 4-3. So a very, it's been a challenging project for a couple of years now. And so that got appealed to the council by both Mayor Pro Tem Newsom and Council Member Funk. And so we went through that on Wednesday night. Almost 5 hours of testimony, asking questions, getting public input, getting clarity from the applicant, and going through all of that. And it was a very challenging meeting, a challenging decision. That was a tough one to make. And so we did end up voting 3-2 to overturn the Planning Commission decision and deny the project. And so that was almost 5 hours, and that was Wednesday night. And if you want to go review any of that, you can go to Slow Span and do that, just like you can with any of our meetings. Actually, no, let me correct that. Slow Span, that would not have been on Slow Span that night, is my memory. But any information you want about that meeting or any other meeting, always feel free to reach out. Easiest way to reach me is email hmoreno@atascadero.org, and you of course can comment here or message me, but again, email. I'm old school. All right, we'll talk soon, and enjoy the beautiful weather. Bye for now.